Sure. So this story really kind of started, and Be More really started as like a back of the napkin idea. It was something that one of my wonderful colleagues thought about because he had had experience within the workforce development world. So it was really BMO's opportunity to think differently about how we impact the communities we serve and how we combine our business objectives with our social goals and simultaneously do that through a new approach in hiring. We knew that by leveraging community partnerships, we could develop a really strong pipeline of talent based on the work that they do every single day. Uh, then we were able to bring the idea to some of our executive leaders, and that really started to get things and put it in place because we needed the support of our executive leaders in order to make this work and in order to make it move forward. They saw the value in creating access to better paying jobs and high road careers through these community organizations, and that was able to spark some sustainable community impact. We also knew that for something like this to be successful, we would need to challenge the perspective of a lot of the stakeholders that are involved in the hiring process. So, bank managers, some of our hiring specialists, we needed to make sure that they understood, what do these skills really look like? What does transferable skills look like at its core? And how do we morph them and understand them in a way where we can make people successful in these roles? And that's kind of where we started. We looked at our entry level roles, so our associate banker. So I think someone is going to pull up a slide and we'll kind of take a look at what we did from a skill perspective. So with Kara, we took a look at the role descriptions. We wanted to make sure that they were accessible to everyone. If you could look at the job description, sometimes they're really intimidating. I've looked at job descriptions and they're really intimidating. So we wanted to make sure that we outlined this so that it made sense and that people could, see themselves in these roles. And by doing this with Kara, we were able to make sure that they understood the core competencies that we were looking for these roles, and then being able to outline what type of skills they were going to look for in their program participants. This was kind of the result of that. So what you're seeing is we looked at three really core areas of how we assess skills: the existing skills that people have from either prior job experience or life experience, the ability to learn with our training and support, and the openness and adaptability to change, because we all know that everything changes all the time. So how were these individuals going to continue that process?